In 2025, we live in a time where making money has never been more accessible, but keeping it? That's where most people fail. It's not about how big your paycheck is or how many side hustles you have going. What really keeps people wealthy are the habits they form behind the scenes. Habits that aren't flashy or complicated. Habits that don't go viral on TikTok or get quoted in success memes. The truth is, most wealthy people don't get rich by winning the lottery or getting lucky with a crypto coin. They get there by doing smart things consistently. And here's the catch. These are things almost no one talks about. Not because they're secrets, but because they're simple and they actually work. In this video, we're going to break down 7 smart money habits that are helping real people stay rich in 2025. Not outdated advice, not guesswork, just solid, proven habits based on real financial behavior. Let's start from number 7 and count our way down to the number 1 habit that's helping people build and protect serious wealth this year. 7. They fight lifestyle inflation with a plan. It's natural to want better things when you start making more money. A new car, a better apartment, luxury vacations. But the financially smart know that lifestyle inflation, spending more just because you earn more, is the fastest way to stay broke. In 2025, the average salary increase in the U.S. was about 4.1%, according to data from Willis Towers Watson. But inflation also hovers around 3.4%, and in many places, living costs are rising even faster. So even if you get a raise, it's not extra money, it just helps you catch up. Smart earners are staying ahead by deciding ahead of time where extra income goes. For example, if you earn $1,000 more per month, you might put $500 into investments, $300 toward debt, and only allow yourself $200 more for spending. They use budgeting tools like YNAB. You need a budget or Monarch money to track every increase. The goal isn't to avoid spending entirely, but to make sure that spending doesn't outpace your growth. That's how they stay in control while their net worth climbs. 6. They automate their money, but still review it monthly. Automation is everywhere now. Automatic savings transfers, bill payments, even investing, and that's great. In fact, Vanguard reports that people who automate their investments contribute 47% more annually than those who don't. But here's the twist. The wealthy don't set and forget. They automate, but they also manually check in every month. Once a month, they look at where their money went, what they earned, what they saved, and what could be adjusted. This monthly review helps catch fraud, avoid unnecessary subscriptions, and stay connected to their money goals. They use apps like Empower or a simple spreadsheet to track net worth, monthly income, investment growth, and expenses. They're not micromanaging, they're just paying attention, and that makes a huge difference. 5. They buy assets, not just stuff. In 2025, people finally understand that the rich get richer by owning things that make money while they sleep. But owning the right assets is what separates smart investors from everyone else. Instead of spending $2,000 on a designer bag, a financially smart person might buy shares in an ETF like VOO or QQQ, which track the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100. Over time, those shares generate returns, grow in value, and pay dividends. The average annual return of the S&P 500 has been around 10.13% over the past 10 years, as of 2025. That means every $1,000 invested in a low-fee index fund a decade ago is now worth over $2,600. They're also looking at real estate fractional ownership platforms like Arrived or Fundrise, which let you buy pieces of rental properties for as little as $100. Rich people aren't scared to spend, but they make sure that for every dollar they spend, another dollar is going into something that grows over time. 4. They treat credit like a strategy, not a crutch. In 2025, there's more access to credit than ever. Credit cards, buy now, pay later apps, overdraft protection. But wealthy people don't rely on credit for everyday needs. They treat it like a tool. The average American carries over $6,000 in credit card debt, according to Experian. The rich? Many use credit cards, but they pay them off in full every month to avoid interest. Why? Because the average credit card APR is over 20% right now. That kind of debt can eat wealth alive. Smart people use credit cards to earn rewards, like 2% cashback cards or travel points, and for consumer protection. But they never carry a balance unless it's tied to a zero-interest plan that fits their budget. They also build and monitor their credit score like it's an asset. A higher score saves thousands on mortgage interest, car loans, and insurance premiums. Free apps like Credit Karma and Experian Boost help track scores and suggest improvements. They treat credit with discipline, not emotion. 3. They avoid hot tips and follow long-term plans. In 2025, social media is packed with influencers flashing quick wins from meme stocks, trendy crypto coins, or guaranteed hot picks. It's easy to feel like you're missing out, but the people who actually keep their wealth don't chase the noise. They follow a long-term plan, one based on patience, consistency, and proven strategies. Instead of reacting to hype, they invest in things with a track record: broad market index funds like VOO or SPY, diversified ETFs, and stable real estate. If they do invest in volatile assets like Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's usually a small slice of their portfolio, no more than 5 to 10%. Fidelity once revealed that the best-performing investment accounts were often those people forgot about entirely. Why? Because they weren't constantly buying and selling. 2. They always keep dry powder, emergency and opportunity funds. We've all heard of emergency funds, but in 2025, smart savers also keep opportunity funds. This is cash set aside not just for emergencies, but for moments when a smart investment appears. The average emergency fund covers 3 to 6 months of expenses. 1. They obsess over cash flow, not just net worth. This is one of the biggest things nobody talks about. While most people measure success by net worth, smart money managers focus on cash flow, the money that comes in every month without trading time for it. In 2025, people are building multiple income streams. Dividend-paying stocks like Johnson & Johnson Coca-Cola. Rental income through short-term and long-term properties. Digital products like courses or ebooks. Royalties from content or creative work. Small business income or side hustles that run without them. They use tools like QuickBooks Self-Employed or Tiller Money to track monthly income and expenses. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel for more real money guidance that actually works in today's world.